Elevated steps up to complete the lineup. All set at the 1600. And away they go. Street Flyer is the first one to break. Unagi and Wild Briar shares second. Mumbo Symphony against the rail, just a length and a half behind the leader. In a line for second, then comes Who's the Boss Now, passed by Cash In. Rushmore River, then comes Social Order. That's in the yellow silks and gives the leaders about 7 lengths start. Elevated one from last, and Prince of Orange is the back marker as they went past the 1200. Street Flyer shows the way just over 1 length in front. Unagi's covered up by Mumbo Symphony. Mumbo Symphony has got the rail. Then comes Wild Briar. He races in fourth in the white with the blue hoop. Who's the Boss Now is about 4 lengths off the leader. Then a length and a half away to Cash in the all blue. Races one off the rail at the outside of Social Order, who's gone past Rushmore River. Prince of Orange has also edged ahead of Elevated, and Elevated races at the back of the field 700 metres out. It's Street Flyer who guards them into the elbow as the leader. Second place is Unagi. Then comes Mumbo Symphony, and the rider gave that a few urgings. Wild Briar, the white headgear, eases off the heels of Unagi. He's 3 off the leader. Then comes Who's the Boss Now, Cash In. Rushmore River's asked a few questions. Social Order dives up the inside. He's only 4 off the leader. Prince of Orange, Rushmore River, and then comes Elevated, who may also have a say from the back of the field, but Unagi went up and took the lead from Street Flyer. Wild Briar's towards the outside. Then Social Order, Elevated, Prince of Orange, but Unagi's got first run, and he's burst away. He's gone 3 lengths clear. Wild Briar, Social Order, then Who's the Boss Now, and Elevated, but it's all Unagi. He spread eagles them. Unagi wins. Second, it's close. Elevated or Who's the Boss Now? I reckon maybe Elevated. And fourth is also a close thing. Social Order and Wild Briar are involved. One Unagi burst away. It's a good win off top weight as well. Gavin Larina for the Gary Alexander stable, the son of Admire Main, bred by the Summerhill stud, is going to win for the 5th time in his career. Unagi, almost 600,000 rand, a few pennies short of 600,000 rand earned. This in the ownership of Joe Gardner, Praveen Chetty, Bruce Gardner, Greg Sadie and Darren Simpson. Second goes to Elevated. Who's the Boss Now is third. Fourth, can't see the nose of Social Order. I want to say Social Order over Wild Briar, but we'll wait for the judge. Mumbo Symphony, then came Street Flyer, Cash In, then came Prince of Orange and Rushmore River. While you're having a look at the head-on, I'm going to make eye contact with the judge, and 5 has got 4th. Social Order, take note of that, but Unagi full value for the win, and he's just burst away, drifts towards the inside when Gavin Larina asked him to run, but he's found an extra gear that no other runner in this race possessed, and off top weight, it's definitely a noteworthy victory.
Victory going to number 1, Unagi, the son of Admire Main from the Gary Alexander stable, coming back to his winning course and distance. Gavin Larina aboard for the first time, brings him home, making no mistakes for the Gary Alexander stable. Bred by Summerhill stud, he was an 80,000 rand purchase and has come through to score his 5th career victory. Well done to all of Joe Gardner, Praveen Chetty, Bruce Gardner, Greg Sadie and Darren Simpson. He's beaten home number 4, Elevated, with those blinkers on. Anthony Dalpesh for the De Kock stable. Very close for that 3rd and 4th. 3rd going to the 7, Who's the Boss Now, from the Jeff Woodruff stable with Craig Zaki. And Social Order rounding off the quartet under Samanga Kumalo for the Sean Terry yard.
Please note, dead heat for 4th. Judges had another look at the photo. Dead heat for 4th between 5 and 10. About to return into the winners area. Number 1, Unagi. Unagi is a 4-year-old gelding by Admire Main, out of Carried by Northern Guest. He was bred by the Summerhill stud. Well done to the winning owners, Joe Gardner, Praveen Chetty, Bruce Gardner, Greg Sadie and Darren Simpson. Gary Alexander is the winning trainer. Well done to the good brothers. And the winning rider is Gavin Larina, booting home another win. Unagi just drifted away from the opposition, switched on like a really smart horse he is. Almost 600,000 rand earned for Unagi, the 4-year-old. And on the evidence of this win, he's got a few more left in the tank.
It's a 4-year-old son of Admire Main. Number 1, Unagi, has come through for trainer Gary Alexander to win the 8th race. Gavin Lorena getting aboard him for the first time, and he's come through in good style to score his 5th career victory. Nice double for you, Gav, and first time getting aboard this guy. He's come through very nicely. A great turn of foot today.
Yes, wonderful turn of foot, Jules. Well done to Gary and Dean Alexander. They brought him back from a layoff. It was 61.5. It's never an easy task, but he was fitting well today. And I think the pace suited us. They went pretty sedate, and I was able to hold him together. And when I squeezed him, it was instantaneous at just outside the 300, and he won a good race today.
Yeah, he seems to enjoy this inside track, and especially over the 1600 metres.
Yeah, Jules, I think he's quite a versatile horse. I think wherever you run him, he'll give you his best. Just a big well done to the owners. Lovely to have Mr. and Mrs. Chetty here, to Mr. Sadie, to Mr. Simpson, and to Mr. Gardner. Lovely to ride in Mr. Gardner's colours, Jules.
Well done, Gav. Nice double.
Thank you very much, and big thank you to your brothers. They're a great team, and it's wonderful to ride them winners.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done to Gavin Lorena. Gary, I know he's always been a nice individual. I know his last 2 runs, possibly not his ideal track, but nice to see him back to his best.
Julie, very versatile, like Gavin said, but what a ride. I think Gavin gave him a beautiful ride, and I think coming out a bit fresh. I thought he might just need the run a touch today. Definitely don't think he likes the blinkers, so they won't be coming back on him, but it was just nice, and thanks for the support.
Well, turned out today, I thought he looked beautiful going to the start.
Yeah, his coat's very good, and his work's been nice, and we thought he'd run a good race. He'd had to go into the big 6s, but it's nice that he's came and he won a good race with that top weight. It's not all that easy sometimes, but Gavin, top ride.
Any plans for him at this stage, or are you just going to take it step by step?
We'll see what the handicapper does with him now, and then we'll have to only go from there and place him from there.
Well done.
Thanks, Julie.
Congratulations. Well done to Gary Alexander, Gavin Lorena, Pravin Shetty. Elmo Effect, where were you last week?
Jules, had I known you were wearing pink and white last week, I would have been there. To see you well adorned in the green and black, and obviously that brought home this fella. Obviously, thanks so much to the Alexander brothers. To Gavin, when we stood in the ring, he was proclaiming, having read through the horse's form, and the true potential or the true professional that he is. He knew exactly how this fellow runs, and actually tried to match some of the good work done early on. It would be remiss of me if I didn't give a shout out to Mark Khan. Mark, hopefully you're doing all the hard work. Hopefully that knee comes together all right, and you're back riding our boys. And obviously to the partners, Bruce and Joan would have been a little bit upset in the first, but we brought this one home, thankfully.
Well, congratulations to you, and lovely to have you on course.
Thank you very much, Jules.
Well done to Pravin, Priscilla Shetty, of course to Joe and Bruce Gardner, to Darren Simpson and to Greg Sadie, all involved in this partnership. It is number 1, Unagi, that has come through to win the 8th race on the card, the son of Admire Main, bred by Mick Goss and his team down at Summerhill Stud.